Have you ever found yourself struggling to choose between the simple past tense and the present perfect tense when speaking or writing in English? If so, you're not alone. The confusion between these two tenses is a common issue among English learners. Here I made a video in which I personified simple past tense and present perfect tense as if they were people, and they talk to each other about when to use which tense. Check it out if you haven't already. It's fun. And if you already have, thanks for watching by the way. Then this video is what you need to further your learning by testing your knowledge on these two tenses. I'll walk you through a fill in the blank exercise where you need to decide if you should use simple past tense or present perfect tense. I'll give explanation for each question, explaining why we should use which tense. And then you get to try some exercise yourself as a challenge. And I'll check the answer with you, so make sure you watch it to the end. I believe by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of these two tenses and feel more confident using them in your conversation and writing. All right, let's go. Number 1, I breakfast an hour ago. The action of eating breakfast occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So we should use the simple past tense, ate. I ate breakfast an hour ago. Number 2, she her keys several times this week. It refers to a past action that has a connection to the present. The loss of keys happened at an unspecific time in the past, but the effect of losing them is still relevant in the present week. So we should use present perfect tense, has lost. She has lost her keys several times this week. Number 3, they New York City last summer. The action of visiting New York City happened at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So we should use a simple past tense, visited. They visited New York City last summer. Number 4, his homework yet. This refers to an action that started in the past and continues to the present moment. The homework is still unfinished, so the present perfect tense is more appropriate. Has not finished. He has not finished his homework yet. Number 5, the movie last night. The action of watching the movie occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed, so simple past tense will do. Watched. We watched the movie last night. Okay, moving on. Remember, you can stop and pause the video whenever you want. Okay, number 6, that movie twice. This refers to an action that started in the past and has a connection to the present. The speaker has seen the movie twice so far, which is relevant to their present experience. So the present perfect tense is more appropriate. Have seen. I have seen that movie twice. Okay, moving on. He to the gym every day last week. The action of going to the gym occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So a simple past tense will do. He went to the gym every day last week. Number 8, they in this city for 5 years. This refers to an action that started in the past and continues to the present moment. The speakers are still living in the city and have been there for 5 years. So present perfect tense should be used. They have lived in this city for 5 years. Moving on. Her homework before dinner. You're getting it, right? The action of finishing homework occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So simple past tense will do. She finished her homework before dinner. All right, last one. We to Europe last summer. It's getting easier, isn't it? The action of traveling to Europe happened at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So yes, simple past tense. We traveled to Europe last summer. See, not too difficult, right? As long as you remember, simple past tense is something that happened in the past at a specific time, whereas present perfect tense is something happened in the past and yet continues on to the present. All right, now it's your turn. Look at these 5 sentences and decide whether or not you should use simple past tense or present perfect tense. Off you go. All right, let's see how you do. First one, the answer should be have already eaten. It refers to a past action that has a connection to the present. The subject has eaten lunch already, and this is relevant to the speaker's present situation of arriving later. So we should use the present perfect tense. Number 2, did you say visited? In that case, you're right. I visited my grandparents last weekend. The action of visiting the grandparents occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed, so simple past tense. All right, next one. If you wrote has worked, then you're correct. It refers to an action that started in the past and continues to the present moment. The subject is still working at the company, so he has been there for 5 years. Number 4, the answer should be simple past tense, bought. The action of buying a new car occurred at a specific time in the past and is now completed. So simple past tense would do. Alrighty, last one. Did you choose present perfect tense? That's correct. It refers to a past action, trying sushi, that has a connection to the present. The speaker have not tried sushi before, which is relevant to their present experience. So we have never tried sushi before. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. No matter how you do, remember learning English, it's a long-term process. Check out this video where I met the Backstreet Boys and see how they have changed my life. Until next time, bye for now.